Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? We're getting ready to get started here. Uh, just let me do a little bit of cleanup stuff, and we'll be ready to go. Just because I can. I'll be in this game in a minute, and then he'll. But so lots to do this really quickly. Game in a minute, and then he'll copy. All right. So, hey Tristan, how you doing, sir? I'm glad you come in here. I'm getting set up and I'll be right there. I'm just trying to do some self-promote stuff just because why not? I don't promote my stuff much. And I don't know why that's happened. Okay. There. All right, that's going to get on my nerves. I don't know why my speaker all of a sudden wanted to come on. Sorry, dude. We'll get started here in a minute. Let's see, DJ. Here we are. Ba ba da ba da da ba da ba 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 ba. Okay. This is thrilling, right? I hadn't even started chatting yet. Let me go ahead and get that chat room too. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hey, Bumpkin.
I'm just
I got
doing
so
some.
used to playing with the Stockman mod on Hawks Bay that I started forgetting about animals because I wasn't being alerted.
Well, I don't use the Stockman mob because it gives them all needs, and I don't usually give my cows straw.
Ah, gotcha.
So.
You can adjust the mod so that it doesn't care about straw,
Oh,
but
I know, but I don't.
I
You
get
don't
what
know.
you're
I
saying.
you know I don't go in game and mess with that stuff too much. So I think but okay. I think I've got everything done I need to do. I'll be in the game in just a second. I just got to hit the start button.
Thought you were already in game.
Well, I'm in game. I just got to hit. I hadn't hit start on my end yet. The only thing I see is welcome to Luka's Island.
Well, it already did the synchronization, so
Well, yep.
so you should be good to go.
Here I is. So I'm good. I'm here. I got.
Yes, and we have a bale trailer now.
Oh, you
That
didn't.
was one of the couple of mods you had to grab.
What are we doing? I don't even know what we're doing. What were we doing?
I only remember what I'm doing. I'm dealing with all the baling and everything over here and the corn
I
harvest.
was planning stuff or something. What was I doing? I don't even know what I
I
was
think you
doing.
were planting, but I think you finished, didn't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, you planted field 21 and it's finished.
Okay, let's see. And you working on 9?
Yep.
Okay. Well, maybe I
Um,
did. Okay, yeah, maybe we were. Maybe I was. Oh yeah, I was fertilizing.
gotcha. Uh, what is going on with the fertilization on field number 1? The
I think I.
fertilizer map looks like somebody was drawing with a crayon.
Yeah, I saw that last time too.
What the heck?
I don't know. It's like it just like wouldn't get that part. It's weird.
That's yeah. Ooh, field 15 should be fertilized immediately.
I get 10.
Well, 10 is because of the harvest.
Uh, you said you fixed the fertilizer spreader, right?
I did.
All right. Well, time to pitter patter.
Yep.
Alrighty. All right. Thrill and entertainment, y'all.
Hey, the work's got to get done.
Yeah.
But yeah, field 15 is in the last growth stage.
I'm
so it
heading
still
there.
benefit. Well, I was just explaining why. It's right in that last growth stage, so if we can stick some fertilizer on it before it ticks over to ready to harvest, we'll get a little bit better yield.
Yeah, it's true.
So my girlfriend dropped into my chat for a minute before going to bed tonight. That was kind of cool. She's up a little later than usual because she doesn't have to work tomorrow.
Ah.
She was supposed to have to work tomorrow, but the factory she works at does a lot of stupid things. And they gave her entire department, she's a first level quality inspector, they gave her entire quality inspection department tomorrow off to allow everybody else to catch up and create a backlog of work for the inspectors so that the inspectors aren't standing around doing nothing, waiting for stuff to check.
Okay.
Which, well, you know, if you'd hire good people that actually did a good job on the other lines, you wouldn't have that problem. Hardly anybody at this factory makes rain because they're a bunch of lazy potheads. And they just don't care.
Get my headling done, and I don't know, I might hire a worker to finish it. We'll see.
Yep. Well, just remember, we can only do regular workers. And if you're going to put a worker on it, you should grab the big Oliver tractor that's down in field 10 to do it, so that you can use your GPS to do something else if you want.
Yep, I don't know. It's not that big either, though, so we'll see what happens. Depends on how I feel.
I really wish I hadn't left the other tractor all the way over here at the barn. This is a long walk. But yes, we have a fully operational bale trailer now. And I am very happy about that. Just carting one stack of bales at a time all the way down here on the front loader was slow. Sorghum. You know, it's funny. Sorghum's apparently a very common crop, but I don't know of anything made with it.
That's what Wikipedia's for, and Google.
Yeah. Well, I ain't doing that while I'm in game.
I hate fertilizing already grown fields. You can't tell what you've got and what you've not.
I'm with you on that one. That's why I prefer when I'm not using precision farming. Now that you and Maddie got me hooked on that. Darn you. When I'm not using precision farming, I prefer to, after harvest, fertilize. Then plow if I need to. And if I have to plow, I fertilize again. If I don't, I cultivate and then fertilize again. But I like getting that extra state between plowing and cultivating if I can.
Yep.
And
But
then if I need one more state, I do it right after it germinates. Or right after it's planted, rather.
Well, that's what's nice about precision farming. You really only got to fertilize once.
Yep. Or twice if you want to use manure before planting.
Yeah. Yeah, slurry and manure before planting works the same way. But anhydrous actually, if you're playing with anhydrous, it actually gives you a complete fertilized state without having to fertilize when you plant.
Interesting. How does it know how much to do?
It sets it for the field.
Right, but it doesn't know what crop you're putting in.
But then plant, and then you'll see. I don't know how it knows how to do it. I just know it does it.
Okay.
But I don't use anhydrous too much. There's really like one cultivator out there that works with anhydrous, and it's kind of
janky.
Yeah.
Since I know exactly which one you're talking about, and I had nothing but issues with it. Minor issues, but issues nonetheless.
Yep. I think 1 and 15 are about the same. I mean, I went all over 15, but look at that map, dude. Because it's already planted, it's making weird lines.
Huh. Well, it is what it is.
Coble, thanks for stopping in, man. I don't know how long you've been here, and I'm sorry if I just caught you. But I forgot to set up my iPad, and I keep forgetting to look and write. So let me see if I can remedy that real quick, where I can see what you guys are talking about.
This.
Oh, you just been in here a few minutes? Good, okay. Glad I didn't miss much. That's always good.
Seems like everybody's busy tonight that's normally on my stream, because I don't have anybody in tonight. Well, alright, let me rephrase that. I might not have anybody in, because one of the two places says 1 concurrent viewer, the other one says 0 concurrent viewers. And sometimes it says 0 when I've got 3 people in, so I never know.
I don't even watch that anymore. I mean, it's so...
Is it live?
Yeah. It's so off, it's not even funny. So I just...
It wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I just link my YouTube account to OBS and just follow the chat from there usually, or follow the chat from my iPad.
Yep.
So... just makes it a whole lot easier. But yeah, man, it's like, it's weird. If it's like the field is already near harvest, it just fertilizes funky.
Yeah. I've seen that before. I don't like it, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, we'll get a little yield in the middle of the field, I guess. It'll be better than nothing.
Yep. And now the 0 and 1 have switched places. Go figure.
Of course.
Well, what's really funny is just at the very start of the stream, around the time that my girlfriend dropped in and said goodnight, it said I had 4. So, again, I don't know what to believe.
Oh.
YouTube, come on, you're owned by Google. Get your act together.
It's been like that for years. Since before Google owned it. Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't know. I haven't been streaming that long. Oh, well, that was genius. I thought I hit both buttons, but I only lowered the pickup. I didn't actually turn the baler on.
Coble says my fertilizer might be the driver. I would somewhat agree with you if I hadn't have been over this field so many times already. And, like, you can see, like, the fertilizer somewhat going, but, yeah, that's just, yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Maybe go park that spreader up and bring a cultivator, or actually a plow. This field needs plowed because it had corn. Over to 9 here, and I'll get all my equipment off to one side, and you can maybe get started if you want to.
What I was going to do real quick is 15's got some weeds in it.
Well, go ahead and take care of that then.
But
yeah, if we can ever get this darn harvest finished, it'd be fun to have one of us going with the plow and the other one right behind with the cultivator. Or one of us going with the plow and the other one fertilizing behind him. And then cultivating.
See, y'all, for the most part, I'm holding this tractor straight tonight. So, not running into stuff.
That just means he hasn't been into that good corn liquor yet.
A lot of my bad driving has to do with latency issues.
Yeah. Blame it on me. I'm a big boy. I can take it.
Booyah!
Come February of next year, you won't be able to use that as an excuse anymore.
What's that? Oh, you going?
I'll have a dedicated running.
You going gig? Are you?
No, I'll have a dedicated server running.
Oh, a dedicated server. I thought you were talking about better internet.
Well, I'm always trying for that too, but
I'm not paying their gig prices. I'm not paying it. I'm fine at 400 because I've got 20 up, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Well, there's something wrong with my upload lately, as you've noticed.
Hi,
I don't know
Rooster.
what the heck is going on.
All right, y'all.
Good times.
But yeah, I mean, I get all I need. And they want $1,500 to run a line. No, I'm good. I don't need fiber that bad.
Oh man, I could get fiber here, but I gotta sign a 5-year contract, and I'm like, no.
Oh. So I like about.
Happening.
I think that Spectrum too. Spectrum usually don't have contracts.
It's not through Spectrum.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Coble, 20 up is nice. 20 up, it helps a lot. Especially when you got two gamers in the house, one on PlayStation 5 and one on PC.
I'm supposed to have 20 up, but right now it's acting like maybe 7, 8. It's not right.
And I can tell you from experience, there's a lot more connection issues with PlayStation than there are with PC. PlayStation takes a lot of bandwidth to stream.
That's because the app for it isn't very optimized. And it doesn't have access to a high-end computer GPU to do it.
Yeah. But that's it about console gaming. There's less variables than there are with PC gaming. It works or it doesn't.
Well, I am curious to have some fun when 22 comes out, playing with Oregon Trees and guys like that on the console, cross-platform streaming stuff. Because I think that's going to be a blast, being able to play with people I wouldn't otherwise be able to play with.
Yeah. Oh, I had fun playing with them the last time, and come to find out, apparently my settings on my PlayStation's wrong, and nobody could hear me on his stream.
Whoops.
So I got to look into that and do something about that.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be curious on how to do that on cross-platform, isn't it?
Well, I think that's got to be a parental setting or something on PlayStation, and I just didn't turn it off the last time. I think I found every setting but I've got the YouTube video marked to fix it, so hopefully that'll fix that.
Right, but for cross-platform, the PC doesn't have the built-in PlayStation voice chat app.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I hope they aren't relying on us to text chat.
So what I'm thinking is that
you should try going live on your PS4 sometime, Coble. It's a very different experience than playing on PC.
I'm thinking that the PlayStation, console, I should say console because it's got Xbox support too.
Yeah.
I think the console players will have to have their phone sitting next to them with Discord voice chat going or something.
If you got a capture card, it's no big deal, because if you're using a capture card, you can use your streaming software, and you can use your computer as well and be able to get into a Discord voice chat room or something like that.
Yep.
Me, I have no capture card, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. It's going to be interesting to see, though. Game chat, yeah, there is an in-game chat, but oh my goodness, if they expecting us to type all the time, I'm out.
Especially from a PlayStation, right?
Yeah. Yep. Or if you're trying to stream too, it'd just be, oh my goodness. But just like other chats, I don't understand why they didn't add voice to their stuff. But
yeah. Hi, dog. Thank you for headbutting the back of the chair and darn near scaring me out of my pants here. Come on. Be good.
Maybe
out of nowhere, he just shoulder checked my chair.
Maybe it's something they hadn't said yet. We don't know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing, but the dog distracted me. Because there's a lot of time yet. They've got a lot of time to make more announcements. And
did you see that new trailer today?
I did.
What Farm Sim guy hit on? Did that not look like an AI driver on a road?
It did. But you know what else it looked like? A really skilled keyboard or controller driver where you use the tap method rather than holding the key down.
Yeah. So.
But it was so smooth.
Yep.
Around that curve that says to me probably AI.
Yep. Well, even if stuff like auto drive is baked in, you're probably still going to have to set your routes up. I doubt they, or on that map, they could have pre-planned routes. They could have them set up for you. You never know. But it seems like any other map, you're going to have to set your routes up, right?
Maybe. We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have some kind of road detection as long as it's using an officially determined road, or there's some kind of flag that you can put on what you're painting as road. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. It's getting very interesting now.
In a way, I hope he's right. Although that means that auto drive will go away because it's not needed anymore. Maybe. We don't know.
I think
it's not any good.
I don't know what they're doing to the modders that, you know, if they implement it like you saw buy used equipment's being implemented into the vanilla game.
Yeah, and I think they're going to do it the crappy way rather than what Maddie did with classifieds.
Yeah, I think so too.
Make it just an option where you can buy anything used, and well, that's not quite right. That's not how the world works. And for guys like me that like to do the realism thing.
Well, I use both mods. I mean, used equipment and classifieds. So but
what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't use one on the other, but I do use both. They each have their place.
Yep.
But
if I'm doing like a story though, like a role play or just a non-role play storyline where I want more realism, then I want classifieds. If I just want to be able to buy used equipment so that I'm not spending an arm and a leg, then I'll use that mod.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, I'm just agreeing with you in more detail.
And yeah, I mean, even there's a whole YouTube series devoted to Maddie's classified mod, which I think is pretty cool.
Yep. I use it all the time on Hawke's Bay. Although it hasn't been as nice lately as it used to be. It used to be every time I looked in there was something for me to buy.
But if they take the best mods from Farming Simulator 19. Yep, me in the trees again. You saw me hit that tree. I thought you didn't notice that, but I guess you got a very, very eye for detail. Man, Coble's over here watching me just, and I'm talking, and
like a hawk.
Right? I'm talking, and I'm running in the trees again. So it's just like I'm going to field 9 to plow. By the way.
Okay.
Well, what?
Start on the west edge.
Good enough. Because I see where the worker's at. But if they take all the best mods from Farming Simulator 19 and bake them into Vanilla 22, modders are gonna have to
come up with something else. Oh, you lying helper! You have not completed. I don't believe you.
A lot of times, Coble, when you see me go past something like I just did, it's a lag bubble. But
he calls it his rubber band effect. Yep, that helper's a liar. I see corn standing over there.
There's corn right there. Yep, he didn't get it all. There's a whole little corner right there. One word to make that easier: auto load.
Huh?
I said one word to make that bale pickup easier: auto load.
And I said, uh-huh.
I thought you said, huh. Excuse me.
As in, yep. But I ain't into easier. Besides, with this particular,
Coble, right.
with this particular attachment, it's pretty easy anyway. That's why I started using it. It's all Mr. Sealy P's fault, because he uses this thing all the time.
To get your. So the helper left that corner of corn. Is that all he left? I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There was another spot earlier the last time it glitched out, but I already fixed that. It skipped a whole row at the start today for some reason. I don't know what the heck that was all about, but I went and did it manually and then started the helper off again. Because what else do you do when the helper breaks?
Oh. Yeah, I can't. I mean, the news for Farming Simulator 22 just gets more interesting. I'll work around you, so you work your little section, and I'll get the rest of the field plowed, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick up all these bales. Whoa! You didn't see that.
No, actually, I didn't. You're exactly right.
The back wheels came up just a little bit, and the tractor started going sideways.
Coble heard you blaming Mr. Silly P for stuff you use, and he said he's got a lot of people to blame for stuff he uses now, he guesses, so.
Well, I'm going to put it this way. Mr. Sealy P is very, very good at finding the very, very good mods, at least the ones that are available for console, right? So, whoa, Bumpkin's glitching it out.
Right?
Would you like that bale out of your way?
There is no... What bale?
This one right here where you skipped a spot because there's a bale?
Oh, yeah, I was just going around it, but I'm going to get this little bit of corn.
Oh, I was going to put the helper back to work, but okay.
It's just a little
That'll
section.
work too. That'll work too, and give me some time to clean up some of these bales. But man, that looked so glitchy with you walking.
Right?
It looked like you were rubber banding all over the place.
That's because that latency was like at 105 milliseconds. Those pings are huge.
And I know it's my upload today because YouTube's complaining about it. It's complaining that it's only getting 6,000 kilobaud. And it should be getting 10. You know, it's funny because when we first started doing this together, the recommended setting for YouTube was 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
And just in the last couple of weeks, they doubled it. Well, okay, that's great, but not all of us can pump that level of bandwidth consistently. Some of us have crappy providers who don't take care of their stuff.
So what is shooting out of that front pipe on this combine, dude? Is that just nothing or what?
I don't know. I really honestly don't know.
Yeah, that's right, Cole. Mr. Silly P is very good at finding some of the best mods out there.
I can only imagine how good at it he would be if he was on PC and had access to all the mods. He'd be digging through third-party mod sites, finding the most amazing stuff. You you know, which I try to do, but I don't have the time really. Although I find some real gems like this Oliver here.
Most of my mods have saw somebody else use before or something like that too.
Well, this one I just went and I was just looking all over the web for a good Oliver tractor mod, and I looked at a lot of bad ones before I found the two that I use.
Well, see, that's a problem with mods outside of Mod Hub, and me and Maddie were talking about it the other night, and like name brand mods outside of Mod Hub that Giants don't have a license to. It's just like they think it looks good and then they stop. They don't test it. And then you got a bad mod. Like there's a Dodge Ram mod out there that just as soon as you drive it, the paint starts chipping really badly.
And that's a simple fix if the modder has a clue what they're doing. And
Exactly.
cares.
Exactly.
That last part being the real problem, right? They have to care.
Time. You don't ever have any time, Coble? I know the feeling. I got a little bit of time. I got a weird schedule, so I'm off once a week. So I get some time after the day. So, man, I was tired this week or something. I come home today and sat down in my chair to watch some TV. Got home a little before 1, and next thing I know, I was waking up at 5:30. That's what time my wife gets. Yeah, that's what time my wife gets home from work. That's how I got woke up. But I wasn't doing nothing. I turned on a movie. I was gonna watch some Guardians of the Galaxy again for like the 11th time. And I swear I don't think I got past first 5 minutes.
Well, when your body needs rest, your body needs rest. And apparently yours needed some rest.
Hope you enjoyed your breakfast dinner. We do that a lot too, Tristan. We have breakfast for supper a lot.
Yum. I love making omelets for supper.
We'll do this whole spread sometimes. Eggs, grits. Yep, grits. That's right. I'm a Southerner. No oatmeal for me. Pancakes, waffles. Big old.
There's a lot of people who eat grits here in Michigan. I am not one of them. I'm sorry, but I disgusting.
You wanna confuse a waitress? Go to a restaurant and ask for a grit. Just one.
That sounds like the sort of smart aleck thing my dad would have done when he was driving truck.
You like breakfast for supper too, Coble? I think everybody does. It's just like a treat. It's like I'm 44 years old and get excited talking about it. Oh, no on the grits. You don't like grits? Oh, come on. And you from Arkansas? Oh my goodness.
Well, that just means he's got taste buds in his mouth.
Oh, whatever. Put a little bit of salt on them. Oh, they're good. Or mix them with your eggs. If you like your eggs over easy, oh my goodness, that's like...
Nope. Over medium for me.
Don't like that yolk, huh?
Oh no, I like the yolk. I don't like runny whites.
Right.
As soon as the white is fully cooked all the way through, that sucker's coming out of the pan. Because I want yolk to dip my toast or sausage or bacon in.
You
or
mix
sometimes all three of the above.
Mix it all in your grits.
Yeah.
That's good eating. Oh my goodness. And then you, as my daddy says, you take your toast to, what's the word he used? To sop it up.
I gotcha. That's what I do. So if I have like pancakes and sausage, you know, you got your maple syrup on the pancakes, right?
Yep.
Well, I put it on the sausage too, and then I make sure there's not quite enough for the pancakes, so that I can use the pancake, the dry part of the pancake, to sop up whatever's left off the sausage.
Yeah. Y'all making me hungry talking about food. And I just ate supper.
Oh, I ate good tonight. My girlfriend made her famous fried chicken and fried potatoes. So.
For those of y'all that just come in and watching and not talking, thanks for coming in and watching with me. If you don't mind while you're in here, before you leave, if you'd hit that big thumbs up, it really helps the channel.
You know, one of these days, when you say that, I'm going to flip over and hit you a thumbs down and leave it there for one day and then go and take it away and turn it into a thumbs up. Just to mess with you.
Yeah, you would. Where's mine, Coble?
Right back. Only
yeah, Coble said.
Right back.
Coble said, "Where's his?" He's talking about your supper. I said, "Where's mine? Where's mine?" I mean.
Sorry, guys. Y'all are too far away.
One thing about where I work at, we have a cafeteria on site, and it's free.
Nice.
And
my girlfriend's crappy factory has a cafeteria, but it ain't free.
Yeah. Picture a chow hall in the military.
Gotcha.
That's kind of what it's like. I mean, cause we train troopers, so we train cadets and stuff like that. So, but the food is good, and I haven't paid for a meal while I've been at work in 7 years. Like,
that's nice. I kind of like it when places I work do like a potluck, so that I can bring in something that I'm really good at cooking, like chili.
We used to do that, and in the pandemic, stopped a lot of that stuff.
Yep. Which is just sad, because what's life if you can't enjoy it?
But yeah, man, when the last hurricanes we got, cause I gotta work when we have in bad weather. I have to man a post. So, but they will do a spread. The last, good Lord, that is a lag bubble. I think the last hurricane we had was Hurricane Michael, and I stayed at work for 4 days. So it's a good thing there's barracks and food on site, cause we couldn't get out to go anywhere.
Yep. And that's probably part of why they do it, right?
Why they do what? I'm sorry.
That's probably part of why they have that on site.
Well, no, the barracks are on site because we train troopers. It's the school for the highway patrol. So you either got to go to school, and it's kind of a paramilitary setting.
Yep.
And if you've had prior law enforcement experience, you go to school for 3 months. If you have not had prior law enforcement, you go to school for 6 months. And it is Marine worthy training. In fact, we had one Navy SEAL that quit.
Wow. That.
So,
I bet you that's because he was like, man, I've already done something that's 1,000 times worse than that.
Probably.
But I don't really want to do it again.
But your instructors aren't going to tell you that. They use that every time a new class comes in. We couldn't even graduate a Navy SEAL.
All right, well, I got a dog that's itching to go, so I shall return shortly. If you need to move anything out of the way, feel free to do so.
Fun times. Coble, my man. Don't like grits. I can't believe it, man. I guess it's just me and my countrified self. Wow. I'm not even sure what he's planning in this field. Again. Wow, come on, man. Yeah, that was me. I kind of hooked that on nothing but that. Oh my goodness, look at that lag. You've had good grits once in your 48 years. I don't know. My cousin put sugar on them. I can't. I don't know. I can't do that. I can put sugar on my oatmeal, but I can't put sugar on my grits. Of course, he also eats ketchup on his eggs, and I can't eat ketchup on my eggs either. There's a lot of people like ketchup on eggs, so it's not my thing. Got all that stuff done, so let's see. Sugar and butter on your. Yeah, I like butter on my grits. I like I said, the sugar, like, you know, get them good and yellow with butter. I love to do that. And like I said, throw my eggs in there, mix it all up. Salt and pepper on eggs, that's the only thing you put on there. Yeah. I kind of agree there. I mean, I like I said, I'll mix my eggs and grits, but I'm not going to put ketchup on my eggs. I like ketchup on my fries. And I don't eat a whole lot of ketchup. I don't know, I'm just not a ketchup man. And go back and cultivate. So did he set his bales over here? Oops. Finish this field. Oh, come on. So we get it plowed and then we'll come back and get it cultivated. I'm telling y'all, all this food talk is making me hungry. I'll be eating again after this stream. I can tell it right now. That's bad for my diabetes. All right. Mustard on my hot dog. Yeah, I like mustard on my hot dog. I like my hot dogs all the way. Chili, slaw, onions, mustard, ketchup. I like that. My dad loved his all the way hot. Now hot dog all the way hot around here was jalapenos. and he loves some jalapenos. I can't do the jalapenos. I like some hot stuff. I don't like jalapenos. But man, I love a good hot dog all the way, or the chili cheese conies, foot-long conies from Sonic. That's another one of my favorites with just chili and mustard. I do like stuff like that. But yeah. Sometimes I'm picky. But I had cabbage today, and I never really eat cabbage, and it was actually pretty good. I was surprised it was pretty good. Not a big cabbage eater, but they done it right. Ooh. So y'all need some ideas for Farming Simulator 22. Do I stream it just as soon as I install it? Because it's, from what I heard, I've got the digital copies. I'll have it a few hours early. I should have it somewhere around 6 p.m. Sunday. And I'm trying to see if we can get a group together to do a big multiplayer live stream or do something. I think that would be fun. Meat must be well done. Now I have to disagree with you there. I do like a medium rare steak. I'm sorry, but you know, now I don't like the cow still moving, but I do like a good old medium rare steak. Well, I guess it all who gets it installed first, right? But I don't know. I thought I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I just think maybe. Had to be on a daddy server though. What? Look at me. Watch. Yep. I not talking, thinking, and I hooked the tree. I hooked the dang tree like always. But to get like a few in there. But I just, you know, it's exciting times are coming. I'm just kind of glad I got 4 days off right when the game releases, so I've got things to do. I do know that I'll do a little unboxing of the Collector's Edition, because basically I've got 3 copies of the game. I got 2 Collector's Editions and a digital copy. So, trees, yeah, trees. Trees are my worst enemy. Maybe I should delete them. Let's see, let's go around this way. Whoa! I think that's a cultivator. Dirty enough. Good Lord, that thing is dirty. Looks like Metal might have lost his mic again. Mine looks good, yeah. Oh, crap. Ooh, that thing is dirty. Look out, first PC. Oh, crap, look at me looking at the chat, run into that. Oh, that rhymed, but hey. I hooked that well, didn't I? Yeah, PC or PS4, which one you want to look at first? See, I had a PS5 game coming, and I canceled it. I just think my thinking on that was it's going to be available on the PlayStation Store. And I'm going to be playing it on PC first anyway. So, might as well just wait. And shoot, if I wait a month, it'll probably be available on PlayStation Now. And then I really won't have to pay for nothing but the year one season pass. So I mean, I don't know. It's tough to switch back and forth, and I should switch back and forth more actually, but my kids are always on the PlayStation 5. They don't touch my computer, so it's just easier to. Plus, and there's better mods on computer anyway. I hope Metal gets his stuff sorted. Wow. But yeah, let's see. So, looks like Metal's having a pretty bad night. Maybe he'll get his stuff straightened out. Apparently his OBS crashed on him too, and so is he out of the game now? Is he out? No, it still shows him in here. Is he still? Yeah. Yeah, he's still okay. So he's just. So I guess he's just talking. He's just typing to me while I'm talking to him. Well, Metal, just send anybody watching your channel over to mine. Right? Okay. You two guys, Tristan, Cobalt, the other two who's ever in here, if y'all like to speak up. So, on my county line map, I have a 200-acre field of cotton that's ready to soon be harvested. We're not far off from it. Do I record it or do I live stream it? Y'all tell me. Because I'm planning on putting about 3 or 4 combines in that field and doing a course play. Recording. And his suggestion is recording with a time lapse on it. Which I was thinking about the same thing too, because that's a lot of cotton. 200 acres. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and square bells. Square bells. I just haven't bought a cotton combine yet, and I don't know. It'll probably be the case one. Record for sanity. Speaking of that, I should have a video dropping soon. I would have had a couple sooner, but like his OBS crashed on him. Open shot crashed on me, and I took one too many crashes where I wasn't happy. So I went out to Humble Bundle and got their recording bundle and got the Corel video software, and talking with my editor, it's 10 times better than what she was using with OpenShot, and she can save the stuff a lot easier. So hopefully once we got over that frustration of the video crashing so much, and she was mad, y'all. She was livid. But yeah, I thought the same too. Do a recording. That's a lot of cotton, though. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cotton. The whole bundle cost $30, so it actually wasn't too bad. And if you go out and buy the software, it's like $80. It's only the Pro, it's not the Ultimate, but it's doing everything we need it to do right now. And I've got a backlog of videos that need to be edited. So she's doing her best on that. Yeah, Tristan, we're thinking about doing some type of server. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, that sounds like fun. That sounds interesting. We may have a server. I don't know, but yeah, let's work on that for sure. Oh, you will. So just as soon as it's available, Metal's gonna be hosting Ola Hodor's map. And like I was telling him the other day, he was in Farm Sim Guy's live stream. I don't play European maps at all, y'all. And I am looking forward to his map. He has put so much of his love into this map. I'm excited for it. Sobs and DaVinci for recording and editing. Yeah, I heard that the DaVinci Resolve was a really good software too. That there's a free version that's just as good as the paid version. Maddie uses that one. She says it's really good. But since Ola has been talking about his map, I just can't wait to see it. And the pictures he shared, dude is skilled. That's something, Metal, we may have to consider when we finish up the Lucas Island. Is his may be the next one we go to. Yeah, patience time, right, Morris. Yeah, I get it. But maybe so. Maybe it is patience and time. Either way, the dude is skilled. Yeah, it's that is his baby. That map is his baby. Coble, you don't play too many European maps either. But yeah, I mean, Ravensburg I played a little bit on, but then Elm Creek, listen to me, not Elm Creek. Red River Valley came out, switched right to that. You're right, Tristan. Now they probably won't be any money cheats. Those money cheats though are fairly easy to put in. I guarantee you there's going to be some type of money cheat soon after, or I mean soon. So there may not be a easy development to cheat money in, but there'll be a yeah, dev console will probably be there from day zero. But will it be line? I mean, that's one thing they did with the easy development tools was take out the line code. But I'm kind of upset. Y'all think I can't play without cheating money? I can't believe that. Bumpkin's not gonna like it because he can't cheat money. I don't always cheat, y'all. I do cheat a lot. I guess that's what my YouTube legacy is. Can't drive and cheat. Yeah, you can just edit the save XML. Are you still working on your sound, Metal, or did you just give up? No, Coble, you didn't say that I cheated. You have to reboot to fix it. Well, if you want to reboot and kick me out, I'm sure I can entertain these people a minute. And trees. Maybe I should just download flat map, create a map, and not put any trees on it. Then I'm gonna have anything to hit. But then I'll be boring, y'all. Y'all want me boring? So Metal, you tell me. It's up to you if you want to restart your server. I'll entertain my dudes however I have to till it comes back up. But Okay, so as soon as he sells the rest of his bales, y'all, he wants to reboot the server so he can get back into playing. We'll chat, or we'll wait when we get kicked out for him to get back on. Almost reminds me of playing on PlayStation 5. I don't know what it is when I log on to PlayStation 5 and start streaming. It's going to kick me out of my stream at least 4 times before it gets stable and goes. So, yeah, they are implementing the used vehicles, but me and Metal were talking about it earlier. I think it's going to be more like the way that Buy Used Equipment does it, and less like the way Maddie does it. The the chances and stuff she puts in there are a little bit different, and the reason that is in FS22 could very well be the reason her mod was rejected by Mod Hub. However, like we said before, it's their site and they have the right. But yeah, Tristan, all that does sound cool, but Maddie's got some things planned. Okay, man, Metal, I'm done. I think so. Yeah, I'm good. If you want to kick out, y'all, we just gonna hang out and talk a minute. Y'all better talk to me too. I'm gonna get out, Metal, so you can. Do I have what in the Southwest? Since I left, did I leave something? Did I miss a spot? Let's see if I missed a spot before I get out. This is Southwest, so down here. Okay, thanks. Apparently I missed a spot. Probably talking to miss a spot. Well, I can't tell y'all much about Maddie's mods. Maddie's. Oh, I see now. Maddie's got some other than her realistic shop that she's working on for it. But y'all, Maddie is made up her mind, I believe, and she will be doing a map. We'll talk more about that on Sunday, although we ain't gonna spoil too much of it. So that's another thing. Tune in Sunday night for Talking Farm Sim with Maddie Fi and Kountry Bumpkin. That's a new little podcast somewhat thing we're doing, and our first episode is going to be Sunday night. So if you want more information on Maddie's plans for Farming Simulator 22, all right, I'm good. I'm good, Metal. So I'm gonna back out now. Just quit there. But if you guys want more information, uh, oh, what her map is somewhere in Canada. But let's just say that we'll talk about that more Sunday night. I'll get Maddie talking about that. Let her share that stuff with you. Y'all be sure to tune in for that. Oh, I hope y'all enjoyed my black screen behind me. I hope Metal gets his stuff situated. This is fun, right? Watch Bumpkin not play Farm Sim. But yeah, Tristan, you've been in the chat rooms. You know she likes to brainstorm. She's got some dang good ideas. But he should have a fast PC, so it shouldn't take too long. I don't know. Oh yeah, you are, Coble. You need to come in, and yes, you are. Don't even say that. You come in and sit with us and talk. Maddie's chill. Maddie's cool. You're very smart enough to talk to her. Yeah, I don't mean to look like an idiot scratching my chest, but this hoodie is very itchy there. I'm not gonna take my shirt off now. I don't think they want to see my bare chest, so I think I'm fine right this minute. I'll swear on YouTube, not OnlyFans. Go get you some ice cream, man. Tristan, enjoy your ice cream. I wish I had some ice cream. I don't eat any ice cream though. I've ate too much sweets today.
Hello.
Hey, hey, there you are.
Oh man, what a pain.
It
It's
happens.
so weird. I don't know why it's doing this because Windows is picking up the microphone. If I go into the Windows sound setting, I can see the level bouncing up and down as I talk, but none of the apps are. OBS isn't, and Discord isn't. So what the heck?
I'm telling you, man, you should just call Logitech and say, "Hey, send me something else." I know that it might not be all of your headset, but I really think there's some issues with that one model.
I
Cause
I definitely agree with you.
I hadn't
It's
had.
going to be on the agenda, but I have no other microphone
I
to
got you.
record with in the meantime.
But what you do is just when you do contact Logitech, do not send an email. Wait till a weekday, anywhere between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday, and give them a call. So
Yeah.
give them a call.
So
They'll.
tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got the right mic selected, Coble. It's just, and I've had the same issues with this headset too. It'll do some crazy stuff, especially in OBS.
Yep. In fact, I've only ever had it fail when I'm in OBS, and only during live streams. The only time it's quote failed during a regular recording is when my dumb self pushes the mute button on accident, trying to turn up the volume. I can't blame that on the headset failing. That's all my fat fingers.
and and this 935 one they sent me, the upgrade they sent me for the replacement of the other one. Yeah, the lights are on it, but they're to the side, so you can't really see it. The only time you can
Oh,
see
and
it,
I'm sure you can disable them too.
yeah, I do believe you can. There's a setting in G Hub where you can turn those lights off. But I mean, ergonomically, it's more comfortable, and there's a whole lot of extra buttons on your left side headset, so you can assign OBS commands, and it's actually made for OBS. There's actually an OBS setting in G Hub for this headset.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
And when I called, they were end of life on the. That's an idiot.
Mm. Unfortunately, I've had mine longer than you have. I'm not sure that they're gonna do what they did for you, but
No, as long as you've
doesn't
had
hurt
it
to try.
1 year, their warranty 1 year. As long as you had it a year, and the way they do it is usually if the ovens were into life and they're not making them, they're going to have to give you the next available. So,
Yep. Alrighty. Server is up and running again. Join when you
ooh,
can.
all right, let's get back in.
So I've been meaning to ask, how are you liking the mod where you pick up right where you saved, the position saver?
Oh, I mean, I've used that before. I do like the position saver mod. It just makes it a lot easier. It makes more sense than spawning back at your farm every time you quit a game.
That's what I thought too. I have one complaint with it, and it just screwed me up because I wasn't paying attention. It always starts you
All right, Cody.
facing the same direction. It doesn't
Yeah.
save your rotation.
No, it does not.
And that's literally the only complaint I have with it, because I was in the middle of a field when I saved, because I was walking back over here to get my other tractor. And so when it spawned me back in, it didn't look any different. Right? So I just started walking, and then it's like, wait, that doesn't look right ahead of me now that I'm coming to the edge of the field. Oh,
yeah.
Crap. It turned me around.
So here's my idea for Farming Simulator 22 Metal. You tell me. Multiplayer live stream marathon.
Opening day?
Yep.
For a little while, I'm down with that. I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream.
Well, then that's where you can put it in. I think a few people are going to do a 24-hour live stream. But so
I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream, and I'm willing to do 2 or 3 hours of multiplayer.
I think that should be fun.
I want to do it later on in the evening so we can get trees in on it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm planning on, because I was going to do the live stream marathon too, and just as soon as I get the game loaded. See what I can break or see what I can tear up. But I don't know. I might not enjoy it since I can't cheat money.
That sounded like shots across the bow to me.
But because just like any other game, first time I played this game, man, I played it probably for 30 hours straight without going to bed, because I was just so intrigued with it, and I've never had a game to hook me. So Farming Simulator, you win.
Live streaming though, because live streaming takes more energy than just playing the game.
So
I don't know if you've noticed the same thing, but for me, it's if I stream for 2 hours, I feel like I played for 4.
You want me to hit trees, Cobble? He said, how many trees can I hit? Let's see. Give me a minute.
No. The
there's one!
the challenge should be how long can he go without hitting a tree.
I think the record is 4 seconds, because I just hooked one really well. Metal, buddy, you have one less tree on your map.
You hooked it that good, huh?
I hooked it well. I hooked it around the hook of the cultivator.
Oh, smooth.
So it's a perfect fit around that tree. Just as soon as Cobble said, how many trees can I hit? I hit one.
You did that on purpose.
Actually, I wish I could say I did it on purpose. Play it off like I was just messing with y'all.
But no.
2? I hope y'all counting. Y'all need to count how many trees I hit and delete.
Why are you running over our good buddy Oregon anyway? Oh wait, these are not Oregon trees at all.
Did you put that? Because you put it as me. You're not.
What?
My moderator, my wife, signed on as me. So I got a comment that I wrote in my chat that says he can't drive in real life either.
Oh, that's funny.
She won't ride with me. My own wife would not ride with me.
Huh.
She drives everywhere.
That says a lot.
You had a front view camera? Yeah, she says I still drive like a police officer. She don't.
One of my model railroad friends is a former sheriff's deputy. He's an old guy now and retired, but he's got a lot of really good stories about his time with the force.
Mm-hmm.
But his best law enforcement story is long after he retired, when he became an actual old man, because he's in his 70s, right? So,
3.
And he was driving along on the expressway, and there was a state trooper going the other direction on the other side of the expressway. Saw him and bajaed through the median, pulled up next to him, gave him a couple of good solid looks, and then drove away, bajaed back across, and kept going. And this happened 3 times in the space of 5 miles with different cops. So they were out looking for someone that he closely resembled.
Yeah.
And he just would smile and keep driving, you know, because he's former law enforcement. He knows what's up.
Thanks for keeping count of how many trees I've hooked, Coble. That's 3. And he also says says his kids don't like riding with his wife, but my wife says when I pass that I draft somebody like I'm in the Daytona 500 before I pass them.
Oh, I believe that. I believe it.
So, but a story back to when I was a police officer, talking about speed and stuff like that. It was like about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was shift change. So, you know, I was working the night shift, so I was getting ready to get off work. I was about 5 miles from the sheriff's office, because we had to go back by the sheriff's office first, and then before we could go home and turn in our nightly paperwork and stuff like that. And I was going probably a good 110 miles an hour on the
Naughty boy.
on the highway to get back home. Ooh, good 110. And I had a state trooper turn around on me. I'm in a sheriff's car, and I had a state trooper turn around on me, throw his blue lights on, and then get up close enough to see that it was a police car, and back off and turn off the blue lights. And
yeah. You's a naughty boy.
That was a fun time. Which is,
you were probably sitting there. Oh,
could have got me in trouble. I mean, if he wanted to get push up, you know, because we all had our call numbers. Our call numbers were in our back windshield. So
right.
And if he'd have got up close enough, I mean, and that's their protocol. He's a chill dude, though. I finally found out who it was a couple of days later. But if it had been one of the other ones, if he'd have got close enough and saw my call number, sheriff would have had my bottom.
Probably twice.
I mean, I wouldn't have lost my job or anything, but he'd chewed me out really well.
You would have had the rough side of his tongue.
That's good. Still drives. Your dad drives like it's in the genes, Tristan. Your dad was a sheriff's deputy. I'm a former sheriff's deputy. Yeah, it's just in the genes. They teach you that aggressive driving in school, and it's kind of hard to stop.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. Holy crap, how much washing is this cultivator going to take?
I thought that brown was its original color.
There we go.
Hmm?
I see some orange now.
Excuse for what? You're just a bad driver. Yeah, my wife drives aggressively too. She's just a bad driver. So it's orange, like a Alice Chalmers.
Yeah, because it is an Alice Chalmers.
Yep. There's a commercial that plays in my area. It's a local commercial. You would like it though, because it's got a in the commercial there's a fully restored Alice Chalmers tractor.
Ooh. Sexy.
Yeah, you do drive better than me, dear. That is true. But I drive with style.
He didn't say it was good style.
Shoot. There's some mornings that maybe if there was a cop on the road on my way to work now that I'd probably be in trouble. But I got a little ID in my wallet that can be used as a get out of ticket free.
Where are you going, man?
I don't know yet. I'm
I'm
waiting for you to let go. Are you gonna use that?
Where you're at?
No. Are you gonna use that sprayer?
No, I was putting it away.
Just leave it there. I'll grab it.
Done.
Yes, there is actually paint on that. Oh, it's Chalmers. Look at that. He cleaned it up well.
Alright, I'll swap with you. Because I'm trying to put stuff away. We've got this yard. Whoa! Come on. I let go of my steering wheel on accident there. This yard's a mess, and there's a lot of equipment that we're never going to use again, like this tiny little fertilizer / lime spreader here. We got 2 bigger ones, and I already put the medium-sized one over at the long-term non-used storage, so this is going over there too. Probably what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the episode is just carting equipment over here to clean up our yard.
Oh, so your dad had a few Camaros, old Camaros, and drive like crazy.
Ooh, Camaro. All right, who else in our chats and whatnot, and Bumpkin, you can include yourself in this, prefers the Camaro over the Corvette? I do.
I'm not. I could never afford a Corvette, so I'm gonna have to say I prefer the Camaro too. It all depends on the Corvette though.
Money's no option. We're just asking what you like better.
Well, now if
out of those two,
it depends. Now it depends on if it's a '63 Stingray with the twin scope windshield in the rear, then I'm gonna have to say Corvette. But anything else, I'll go with Camaro. Cause I just.
From the chat answers.
But now,
I'm genuinely curious.
But now Camaros are fast. But I'll tell you, the fastest patrol car I ever drove was a 1996 Chevrolet Caprice with the LT1 Corvette engine in it.
That is so funny because that's the exact same thing that my buddy, who was a sheriff deputy, said. The one that I was talking about earlier, who's retired now.
Mm-hmm.
He said that, and now we're going back farther, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, earlier version of the Caprice.
Oh yeah, the box style. Yeah, those are nice too.
Right. I don't know what year he drove or anything, but he said he loved his Caprice. That thing was lightning fast.
Mm-hmm.
Because even back then they were putting the Corvette engine in them, right?
Yep.
And it was also really stable. And then they got, quote, and he specifically says, quote, upgraded, end quote, to the Crown Vic.
Yeah,
and
that was
were garbage.
The Crown Vic Police Interceptor was supposed to be better than the LT1 Corvette. They were smoking crack. Because it was not. And Coble likes vets, but he's a Ford guy because he says Mustang over Camaro.
Depends depends on the year of Mustang. You give me a Shelby GT 500, and oh baby, even the GT 350, I'm all over it. But anyway, my friend that I'm talking about, his name's Dave, so we'll just call him Dave. He wouldn't mind me using his first name. There's a lot of Daves out there. He said his biggest problem with the Crown Vic was not the power, it was the handling.
Yes.
They handled like crap.
They put traction control in them, and you couldn't turn it off.
Control the same maneuvers.
Yep. No, you can't.
So he felt like he was all over the road sometimes, and that's terrible for a cop car. A cop car should have better control than just about anything else out on the road, because it should be high performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I totally get why he didn't like the Crown Vics, because I test drove a used one when I was considering buying it as a used car. I was all like, heck no, man, I'm out of here.
Yeah, the Crown Vics.
$7 grand for this piece of crap? I don't think so.
The Chargers are a lot better now. They still doing the Crown Vics. A lot of agencies are going to SUVs though.
Yep. My local sheriff's department is about 60% SUVs. It used to be that SUVs were only for the K9 unit.
Yep.
Now they're everywhere.
Lot of them though. It all depends on their budget and what their city council will let them buy.
Yep.
We had a Taurus. We had a deputy that drove a Ford Taurus. Now, she only served civil papers, but it was still a Ford Taurus.
That's funny. Another one of the stories that Dave used to tell me several times. He told me the same story, but I just let him tell it because he's a funny guy. I don't remember. I think they call them E-units. I don't know if you guys use the same terminology down there, but it was like an SUV specially equipped for doing medical responses.
Yeah, we had those. We just call them squad units because they're usually part of the rescue squad.
And well, they only ever had, when he was serving, 2 different E-units. So one was parked at the main post, and one was parked at the auxiliary post, because it's a pretty big county that he worked in, so they had like 3 different auxiliary posts.
Yeah.
And he was out one night working the night shift, and he got an E-unit call, and he was 40 miles from the closest E-unit, and everybody else was busy. So he had to drive all the way to the E-unit, get in it, and then drive 20-some miles back. So by the time he arrives on scene, it's an hour later. EMS and fire department have already been there for 45 minutes. And it's like, why do you even dispatch him at that point? You know, that just seems like a waste of time. And the way he told me when I asked him that question is because what if something happens that the paramedics or fire department can't get there? What if I'm the only one who makes it?
So Tristan says they got an old Camaro in their yard that don't run, and they also have a retired police Crown Vic with broken transmission and amber lights still in it. I believe you on the transmission on that Crown Vic, Tristan. I believe you 100% because the transmission in those Crown Vics were crap.
Didn't know that.
Yep.
So my girlfriend, when her and I started dating, she didn't have a car. Well, no, let me rephrase that. She had a car when we very first started dating, but it took crap like less than a month after we started dating, and then ended up going to the junkyard. That's how bad of shape it was in. It was ready. Well, then she didn't have a car for a while, and then she bought a car from a family friend, and it was a Dodge Intrepid, but it had a funny bit of backstory. It's a former Canadian police undercover police car, so it's painted silver, right?
Yeah.
And the special police lights were inside the headlights. They weren't on the top of the car. Well, all they did was unplug them when they decommissioned the car.
Wow.
The switch was still inside on the dash and everything. And they unplugged them and they removed the little controller unit. Well, for a geek like me who does Arduinos and stuff, I could have made a control unit out of an Arduino. Piece of cake. Right?
Yeah.
So I could have had flashing lights in that car if I wanted, because the bulbs were all still there.
We when me and my wife first got married, we didn't have a lot of money. We still don't have a lot of money, but my dad gave us a car. It was like a 1991 Plymouth Acclaim. It was a car, he got it for $75. It was an old driver's education car, so it'd already been rode hard and put up with. And it would get hot, and we had to pull over on the side of the road. It would just cut off. We had to pull over on the side of the road for like 20 to 30 minutes to let the car cool off so we could drive it again. Well, finally, and I'm not complaining, it wound up in an accident. And so they went and they towed it, and I went to see about having it towed back to my house. I didn't really want it, but I didn't know what else to do with it. And they asked me, well, it's totaled, so what do you want to do with it? I said, do you want it? This is the people that towed it. And he said, well, I can't give you much for it, but I can give you $250. So I got more out of that car for junk than my dad paid for it when he bought it.
That's awesome. That kind of reminds me of my Dodge Shadow. That's a unibody car, right? So
yeah.
No frame.
Yeah.
And it ended up splitting halfway across the underside of the car behind the driver's door. So it split from right behind the driver's door to just under the back of the center console. So now the driver's door is wedged shut because the car is sinking on that side, right? So I can't get in now. I still drove that thing, climbing in and out over the stick shift through the passenger door for another 6 months, and I'd only paid $150 for the car, and I did the same thing. I sold it to the junkyard for $250. I finally decided I had enough.
My wife's right. She said I was mad when I wrecked it until I made a profit on it.
Well, that little Dodge Shadow, other than that splitting of the body, treated me so well. That thing ran like a dream.
Yep.
And shifted like butter. I mean, I could float shift that. It's the only car I've ever successfully float shifted. Or for people who don't know what that means, it's where you shift the manual trans without the clutch.
Process. Your dad's a process server. Yeah. Tristan. Yeah, Sheriff's Office has to serve a lot of process here in North Carolina. We don't really use process servers, but yeah, a lot of places do.
Here in Michigan, it's all done by the sheriff's deputies.
Yeah, that's how it is here.
But if I wanted to have you served with papers, I have to pay that deputies. The deputies that go. It's
no, we don't.
Regular duty.
See, it's part of their regular duties here to serve the papers.
Only if it's served by the court is it part of the regular duties here. If it's a person serving a person, I have to pay them.
Wow. Coble's talking to you, Brandy. I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't thrilled. That's the one thing I did not like about being a sheriff's deputy, was serving papers, and working the court. I'd rather be out on the road or something. Now the police officers, they have to serve papers. A lot of county sheriffs make the local police serve papers in their town jurisdiction, but we didn't have a whole lot to serve. and we didn't have a quota. Now at the sheriff's office, I had to serve 30 papers a month, but that could be anything. And I spent my Saturdays. I grab a mess load of subpoenas on Saturdays and spend in the office calling people, because you could serve a subpoena on the telephone.
Nice.
Your dad was the best process server in the state. That's cool. Last year, that's cool. Every time I think of a process server, I just think of that movie Pineapple Express.
Never watched it.
Dude, what the? Okay, dude, I can't say what else I was saying.
Did it start with F and end with K?
Yeah. You have got to watch Pineapple Express.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Well, you're funny.
But, oh my goodness, it's hilarious. I like Seth Rogen anyway. But.
See, I'm ambivalent about him.
He's kind of like Will Ferrell. You got to take him in moderation.
I don't like Will Ferrell at all.
I like some of Will Ferrell's stuff. I love Step Brothers. him and Talladega Nights, him and John C. Reilly do some pretty funny stuff.
Come on, fit in there already, beast. Whoops, wrong way. I forgot it's a little bit different when you're backing up with an articulated tractor than it is when you're backing up with a standard one.
I bet your dad does work his butt off, Tristan, and I admire him. That's one thing I wouldn't want to do is serve process papers, because that can be a little dangerous too.
I was gonna say that can be more dangerous than regular police duty sometimes.
Yeah.
We had somebody get shot trying to serve papers here. Well, not in the city I live in now, but the city I used to live in that's about 60 miles south is where they got shot at. Just knocked on the door to serve papers. Didn't even say what they were there for. The person just looked out the window through the door and just shot them because they were wearing a police uniform.
Yeah.
Like, damn!
Coble, man, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. Yes, it can be a rough job. One thing I didn't like about being a police officer was domestics. I hated to do a domestic.
Oh, I bet. They're probably sticky and hard to figure out who's really the problem, aren't they?
Yeah, we usually didn't. The only time we were made to act, especially for arrest, if there was signs that a struggle had taken place, or signs on a person that there was a struggle or any type of abuse or whatever like that. But most of the time, if it was a he said, she said,
you just
go take out a warrant.
Report and left.
Go take out a warrant, so.
Yeah.
And we got more he said, she says than anything.
The most famous one around here that I'm aware of, and only because it made the news, is a situation where a woman, and I've heard that this has happened in other places too, but this one happened, near where I live. This woman called the cops to try to get her husband arrested for domestic violence, and when they got there, he lifted up his shirt and showed them the bruises all over his body. She's the one who went to jail.
Yeah, I've done that before.
It's like, stupid woman, you got what you deserve.
And there's also been times I had to arrest them both.
Oh yeah, I believe that. When you get there and they're beating on each other.
Yep.
All right, y'all both going.
Well, and it wouldn't happen like when I pulled up. I'll tell you, the dude, you could see the dude just open-handed slapped her. I mean, put some stank on it too.
Yeah.
And so as I was putting the handcuffs on him, my partner, she got away from my partner and come and run up and cold cocked him right in the
while
mouth.
he's being handicapped.
Yes.
That was dumb on her part.
So I had no choice then. So,
Right?
but she said it was worth it.
Okay. Okay.
He carries his Glock and his snub 38. Yeah, I bet he does. your dad.
Did he say his dad carried 2 firearms?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like me, he probably has one on the side and one in his leg band somewhere. I used to carry a snub. I did the same thing. I carried a snub nose 38 in my boot holster.
Now, it's so funny because which side did you carry it on?
My left.
And are you left-handed?
No, I'm right-handed, but I carried on my left side on the right side of the leg.
And why did you do that?
Because it made it easier to draw cross away than it was from right down your other side.
Okay. So, this wasn't Deputy Dave that I was talking about earlier. This is another police officer that I used to know, a younger guy. He always carried his backup weapon on the opposite side because he was like me. He was technically ambidextrous. He could shoot like 85% as good with his left hand as he could with his right. But his theory is if he's carrying his service weapon on his right hip and seems to be right-handed and he gets disarmed and they're checking him over, they're gonna look on the
right side
leg for a backup. And they might not check the left. Depends on how thorough they're being.
Well, if you a lot of your leg holsters, right-handed leg holsters are made, like I said, for the left leg. So for
yeah,
the
what you
other
said
leg.
makes sense. I can see that being useful in a case where if you're squatted down too.
Yep.
Easier to get to if it's on the inside.
Yep. Dodge Journey. Your dad drives a Dodge Journey. Yeah, I see some of the there's not too many Journeys, but they for law enforcement. But you say he's a process server. Something just about that Journey that I don't know. It's not a true Dodge.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, tell your dad he's got my envy. I wouldn't, I wouldn't want to serve papers all day.
Okay.
Listen to you, man. Job? You tired, buddy?
Yeah, I worked today. I also played really hard with the pit bull. And then when I just took them out about an hour ago, I took a long time coming back from that because I've got 2 terriers and there was a bunny rabbit in the yard. So I think you can figure out what happened. And it took me a minute to get them back under control and to come back in the yard. And then, of course, they had to take forever to do their business because they're sniffing all over where the bunny was at. And yeah.
Yeah. Right, they're invading his.
It would have done the same thing.
Yep. Yep. He goes crazy when he sees a squirrel. And we got a lot of squirrel.
The squirrels here torment my pit bull. They sit in his. So most of the time my pit bull gets put on a chain, right?
Yeah.
And they sit in the tree above one end of his chain because I've got one of those trolley runners for him rather than a standard chain. So he's got a tree in the middle of the yard that one end of that is attached to. And they'll sit right in that tree and chitter at him and drive him ballistic. And that's funny.
All right, Tristan, let me give you a little piece of advice on that. Tristan said he's out there all the time, and he's also thinking about working for Caterpillar and doing UPS, so he'll have about 4 jobs. Your dad is working hard for you and your family. What you need to do from a father to a son is go up and give your dad a big hug and say, "Man, thank you for all you do for us." I'm telling you, he'll really appreciate it.
Yes, he will. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Well, we're gonna lose 500 liters of fertilizer and seed.
What'd you do?
This, yeah,
Something over the cedar?
one of these old little cedars doesn't have an unload option. So you can't get the stuff back out.
First poly count Taz when you need him.
Or Mark Thor.
Yep, or Mark Thor.
Or
Maddie.
Liters. I'm not even going to worry about it. Well, she's still mad at me, you know. She's still not talking to me, so I'm not going to ask her for anything.
Well, you're still in her to score, so you can always say, "Hey, Maddie, how you doing?" I hate looking for weeds in brown and yellows. What is it? Sweet barley, soybean.
Soybeans, huh?
Yep. Sometimes you got to expand out, look at the map, and kind of go that way because I can't see the weeds. It says they're there, but I can't see them because I guess they're buried under the soybean. Thank goodness you got crop destruction turned off.
Only because it's multiplayer and we've got the rubber banding issue.
Yep.
When I'm in single player, crop destruction is always.
Oh, I know. Maddie's got me playing crop destruction. I've gotten used to. I got to get used to it. I had never really played. Yeah, okay. I'm admitting I don't do anything too hard. I don't do weeds or crop destruction in my single player stuff. Weeds is just tedious.
They can be, but if you... Part of the reason it's so tedious on this map is because we own everything, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of obstacles on this map, too. But if you get used to playing with them, and you just expect them in your fields, and you hit all your fields at the same time, and you do like preventative spraying and all that, it's not a big deal. It's just one extra thing that you have to do, which in seasons can be good in the spring because it helps you fill time while you're otherwise just waiting.
Yeah, but...
Or you can just be like me and fast forward through time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when I first started this game, I almost quit playing this game because I got too overwhelmed and I was taking the fun out of it for me.
Oh yeah.
I wanted Tristan. I'm gonna come out and say it. I was about like you, and wanted every mod that I could fit in my folder in my game. And and productions and factories and all that stuff, and just with all the, what's the best word, unoptimized mods out there, and all the busy work when it comes to doing pallets and stuff like that. And also, this was before I really discovered autoloaders. That it just, it just got to the point where it wasn't fun anymore. So one day, I can't remember what map it was I'm playing on, and I had all these factories in that, and I said, that's it. I said, and I deleted the game and started a fresh game on another map. Staying, I wouldn't say true to the roots, but I don't do a whole lot of production stuff. And I like being in the fields a whole lot better. And it brought enjoyment back to the game for me.
That's nice.
Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you, there might be something coming on the steering wheel front for me before long.
Oh.
Um,
I really hope it's, well, it's got to be the one that I have because that's the one that's
which one
compatible
is
with
that?
PlayStation.
Which one is that? The
Logitech G9 or G29.
yeah, G29. There is a guy at work. He is a radio engineer who is also a farming simulator player.
Cool.
Who happens to buy on eBay broken equipment and repairs it, refurbishes it.
Nice.
And he's got plenty of G27 and G29 wheels.
Get the 29. The 27 is nowhere near as nice.
So, yeah. So, and he says, let me know. I'll cut you an excellent deal. So,
Well, brother, good luck on that because it will change your gameplay experience.
well, he
Part of me wants to freaking buy Mr. Sealy P1.
he plays NASCAR, a lot of NASCAR games. So
he goes through wheels probably.
Yeah, and
Yep.
so, but
it's really easy to beat up a wheel.
Oh yeah, and like he said, and it's not. And he said, and a lot of times it's just like something on the board that's come loose, and he takes them apart, resolders them, and he said they're good as new, if not better, when they leave him. And I believe him because he's an excellent radio engineer. So, dude knows his stuff.
That's cool. That is cool.
So I'm looking. Yeah, we'll talk more about that when I go back to work next week. But he's like, yeah, man, I'll be able to hook you up. It's like, all right, that's cool. So at least maybe the wheel will be out of the way before long. So.
And I assume wheel and pedals.
Yeah,
Wheels are pretty much
exactly.
without the pedals.
Yeah. Only other thing I'll need after that is a side panel.
And a shifter.
Yeah, side panel and a shifter. And I definitely need a shifter for Farming Simulator 22.
It's not required. You can turn it off. They've already said that because
yeah, I figured as much. But yeah, I mean, if I got one. So my stream, or somebody doing something? My stream just went crappy.
Did it clear up?
No, my wife's uploading a video. She needs to pause it.
Okay, so it was entirely on your end.
It's entirely on my end, yes.
Okay. For once.
Yes. Guys, I'm sorry about the little lag that you just got there. We'll work it out. She'll have to wait till I'm done streaming and then she can upload.
Okay, I have just done a whole lot of cleanup on equipment here. Are you still out fertilizing?
I am.
Well, or weed spraying, aren't you?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm herbiciding.
Spraying is what I was after.
Okay. I know what you're after. That's why I said I'm herbiciding.
Smart ass. I left you a place to park it right next to the baler. There should be room.
Wow, it's already 9 o'clock.
I know it. That's why I'm yawning.
All right, let's see this. How much of that I got? I'm almost done with 18. Once I get done with 18, I'll go park my stuff. Hopefully looks like my stream's a little bit better. Did you pause it?
I had to cancel it. Just pause it. Cancel.
It didn't mess it up, did it? No, you just upload it, you mean?
I had to cancel the upload.
Oh, that's fine. I'll let you upload here in a minute. We're almost.
forget trying to reverse this stupid thing. I'll just go around.
Alright. Yeah. So you want me to park where?
Right next to the hay baler.
And I will appreciate it if you don't wash my tractor.
Is my name Maddie?
I don't wash my tractors.
I mean, you should.
But I don't.
At least once in a while.
I do once in a while, but not often. I just like I think the dirt gives it something. So check this out, man. I added a real dirt to our game, and Maddie's in love.
Really? She's
Yeah.
never used that before?
Well, you know her and dirt. I mean, she took the dirt mask off her. Yeah, she took the dirt mask off her sassy, you know. But especially when you playing with the dirt and stuff, it just makes it more realistic. I love Lyman with the real dirt mod.
You use both the real dirt and the
And real dirt
add-on?
fix. Yeah, real dirt fix, real dirt, and real dirt fix.
Yep.
I got real mud on some maps where I like to do mudding and stuff. Take the big monster truck and do mudding.
Well, real mud is built into Hawke's Bay,
Yeah.
so. All right. Y'all are gonna see me fix something. Sort of fix something. By fix something, I mean get rid of a piece of equipment that will never be a part of this game again, but without making money on it.
What equipment you getting rid of?
That broken trailer, the one that likes to jump around because the front wheel doesn't raise up out of the way. Yeah. So we just made 8105. I go into Dev Tools and I go negative 8105. I hit enter and voila. Oh. And that was weird. Why did we pay for a delivery fee of $250? That's not right. We didn't buy anything. I've never noticed that problem with that mod before, but we'll add that back in. There we go.
So what do you want? Where do you want me to put the sprayer? You said.
Right next to the baler.
And he wants me to back y'all.
You can do it.
There's a difference in backing in real life and backing on a game. I can't do either.
And the backing physics on this game aren't terrible.
No, they're not. I just can't back.
They're not like hyper realistic, but they're not terrible.
I ain't saying it's a game issue, it's a user issue.
Habcac? Problem exists between controller and chair?
Yeah. That's the problem. Operator headspace.
As long as it's not an ID10T problem. Because I don't think you are that. Even though all of us can act like one sometimes.
An ID10T, yeah, I know. Alright, that's as good as it's going to get back.
Oh, come on now. And you can park your tractor wherever you want. Up by the house if you want.
Oh, that's good right here.
Oh, you like it undercover.
Yeah.
You won't wash it, but you'll put it undercover.
I like it dirty. If I put it under cover, even the rain won't wash it away.
What are you doing?
Watch.
Did you run over?
Nope, watch.
I was just about to fix it. Look at me.
I don't care.
Right up to it.
It's fixed enough. There you go.
Oh, you're a character.
Ain't that pretty?
Pretty cooking.
I think that'll be fine. Now I'm wore out. I just had to pick up that heavy sprayer.
Thing is, you could in real life pick that tongue up and wheel that thing around even with
Yep.
half of the load in it because all
Yeah,
the
you
weight's
can.
balanced on the wheels.
Yep. Because I've done that many times with my dad. Here, move that tongue around, you know.
Yep, me
Plenty
too.
of times we manually push boats under our shelter.
The heaviest thing I pushed was his 25-foot camper, and it was just the two of us, and we picked up that tongue, like you said, and just moved it around. And that thing probably weighed 4,000 pounds.
So do you want to advance the day before we get out, or do you want to wait till next game?
We will wait. Oh, crap. We will definitely wait because we've left the time on 1 the whole time.
Yes, we have, haven't we? Yep. I see that
So,
now.
actually, by that rights, it should be much later at night. We should sleep the night through, shouldn't we?
Yeah, you might as well go ahead.
Because we kind of cheated. We're supposed to be on ×5, but I forgot to change it.
It happens.
All right, and we've discovered that 6 a.m. is too early.
Go 7.
7 was
good.
too early also, wasn't it?
Let's do 8.
Yeah.
So y'all, I'll probably do some impromptu lives in the next couple of days. I do stuff like that when I have time, when I'm off. So if y'all around, check them out. Please stop in. That includes you too, Metal. So
If I'm available, you know I will.
Yep.
And we forgot to say something about our very important things that we have going on.
yeah,
For
giveaways.
those who aren't aware, yes.
There should be a link. There is a link in my description for the giveaway. Check that out. My giveaway ends December 1st, and I think the day after is when I'll announce the winner. And stay tuned for that because I'll probably announce the winner in a live stream. So.
Yep. And my giveaway for both of our giveaways are for a copy of the U.S. Collectors Edition of FS22. Let's make that clear there. Mine ends on Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. So I'll be announcing my winner the day after that, which is, of course, a Friday. And whoever wins mine will be removed from Bumpkin's competition because you're not eligible to win both, right, Bumpkin?
So yeah, and but you know, either way, if you don't win one, you still entered in another one. You have 2 chances to win. So.
Yes, sir. And I definitely encourage you to enter both.
And there will be, look for a live stream unboxing on the 22nd. It better be the 22nd. That game better show up the 22nd. Now, mail, I don't know. It might be late on the 22nd, but they only got to get it here by 10 p.m. So.
Yeah. I don't expect them to be here, the collector's editions, to be available on the 22nd. I expect mine
Actually, they
on
are.
the 23rd.
Actually, mine come through Best Buy. So.
Mine too.
Well, if you got through Best Buy, you will get it on release day. They are good about that. So you will have your collector's edition on release day.
That's interesting because when I bought it, their website told me that it might be a day late.
They tell you that, but yeah, you'll have it. You'll have it on game day. So, Best Buy and GameStop both make sure that you have your games on game day. So, and
all right, well, I will not be doing an unboxing video. You can go and watch Bumpkins. And I am contemplating giving both of my copies away. So we'll see.
Well, there might be there might be a chance that in my collector's edition that the game that comes with the collector's edition might also be part of the giveaway after this one ends. So, but it'll be game only, which when that is, you'll actually get a disc copy and a digital key. So you can install either way. But that's probably going to happen because I don't see me convincing my wife to play this game with me.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
So you may have another chance to win from me, but that will be after the main giveaway, the collector's edition giveaway. Tristan, I hope everything works at the doctor's appointment for you that day, but you may still be able to catch it because it'll probably be later in the evening. And the whole reason I kind of want to do one is just so you guys know it's real. I mean, I know you guys believe me, but there's skepticals out there. So I'll show y'all. I'm not playing. But
Yep.
that's all I have, Metal. If you got anything else.
Oh, nothing I can think of with my super tired brain right now. I'm just taking the last piece of equipment over to the store area that we're using as a storage area for the stuff that we want to keep in the game, but we're not actively using.
That's good, Tristan. You done everything for the giveaway. That's great. So I'm sorry you had to watch that long video. But
Now,
serves you right if you
I've
wanted
got a
25 entries.
I've got a question
Mhm.
for Tristan. Did you actually have to watch the entire thing for it to count?
Yeah, Tristan, honestly, did you have to watch the entire video for it to count? Because honestly, it was my video, and if I was entering my own drawing, I wouldn't watch it. Is that bad to say?
A little bit.
It's not that it's bad. We got some work to do on that one. Just like somebody said, they can't see a lot of the map in vehicle view, so we'll work that out. But some more of that stuff is coming. I hope. Me and Metal need to talk about that more. So
Someone needs to pick a map, sir.
I need. Well, let's. What map you want? We'll go ahead and pick one now. What kind of map you want?
It's your pick this
I
time.
know, but
Because
what
you're
are
the
we looking
driver.
for? Let's see. Now you said
Whatever
it
you're
was a
interested
small little 1X you wanted to try though. What map was that?
No, the one I want to try is not really that small. But it's that South American survival one. I can't remember. Pioneeros.
Pioneeros? Okay, well look, that's our next one then. That's the one I want to look at too. And Tristan said yes, he watched the whole video. Dude, thank you. Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thank you. Tristan, I appreciate that. So,
That's some dedication right there.
so the Pioneers map, we'll get that downloaded. We'll come up. Me and Metal will get together and we'll get that video rolling.
Maybe
So-
if we have time, we can even record it this Sunday.
But
But no promises
yeah.
because time, right?
Yeah, because Sunday is mine and Maddie's new thing too. So have to watch
Well,
3
what's
more for 6 points. The chat look at me scratching my arm and it's all over the damn. Everybody watch me scratch my armpit. Sorry guys. Just watching me do stupid shit.
Well, isn't that why people watch you?
Tristan, you interested in the Oklahoma map? Okay, we can do the Oklahoma map too. I got the Oklahoma map downloaded. So yeah, we'll put that on the list too. So
Well, if you want to do the Oklahoma map this time around with you driving, since you
yeah,
know it a little
we
bit,
might let's do that. So we'll do the Oklahoma map next. And yeah, we got the Talking Farm. I think that's what Talking Farm Sim with Matty Fi and Kountry Bumpkin coming up Sunday night.
what time are you guys doing that?
7 is what we've agreed on. So, and we'll see how that goes. I think that should be pretty interesting. And we'll get with Metal and record that Oklahoma map, and we'll give y'all a better view of the map this time. So, and a lot of interesting stuff in Oklahoma. So,
Just remember, he's driving this time.
yes, I'm
So
driving.
Expect even more. Oh wait, I made a pretty good train wreck of the last one, didn't I?
I'm driving, so y'all will see a whole lot of trees.
Hey, they saw a whole lot of water while I was driving.
Yeah, well, but you could drive into water though, so it's not like you're gonna ruin your vehicle. So,
Well, hello, gaming only modding. How are you this evening? You showed up a little bit late. We're getting ready to end it here. Oh, yeah.
But
We probably should have ended it half an hour ago, but
we got to
we
talking.
were we got to talking, and we were also getting some things done.
Yep. Talking
Uh,
about it. So
yep. And there will be one more mod added, by the way, Bumpkin, just so you're
okay.
aware. That homemade self-propelled sprayer. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
Yeah, I saw it.
We're gonna add that.
Tristan, have a good night, man. See you too. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with us the whole time. You're you guys are the reason I do this. I love you guys coming in and chatting with me. It's fun, man. I quite enjoy it. I really do. I never thought that I would enjoy doing something like this, but it's awesome. It's all you guys are great. I
I
mean,
totally agree with that. If it
so,
wasn't for the people that come and watch me regularly, I wouldn't keep streaming.
exactly. I mean, exactly. The ones that we talk to on Discord, you guys, all of y'all, I consider my friends. So you guys are, and that's saying a lot because most of the people on Facebook, I don't even like. So, so
I wish that it wasn't just all called friends on Facebook. I wish you could have different categories: friends,
acquaintances,
family,
high school,
associates,
yeah, exactly.
people you can't stand but who
Yep,
won't leave you alone. Oh
yep.
wait, did I just say that? Crap.
So yeah, you guys, y'all why I do it, y'all why Metal does it. It's fun. I would love to hear y'all's take on stuff. I love to y'all see me screw up when I do.
All right.
So
Well, on that note, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna get out of here. I need to take the dogs out again and then get my butt in the shower and get to bed. I got work in the morning.
that's true.
Have a good night,
I don't.
everyone.
You too. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. And once I get my mouse back, I'll actually be gone. So let's end this.